Well, hey everybody, my name is Aaron Taylor. I serve as the teaching pastor and also the church planter of Living Hope Church Columbus. Without exaggerating, the story of our church in these last 2.5 years has been nothing short of miraculous. If you followed our story, we started off in my living room, moved into a middle school, and back in December of 2019, God opened the door, an opportunity for us to move into our very first church facility. I'm coming to you today because I want to share an opportunity again where you can partner with Living Hope Columbus. And I want to do that by telling you 2 stories. I'll never forget about 1.5 years ago where we were working with one of our local partners, which we've done ever since we've started, where we deliver mattresses and furniture to families across our city, really the northwest portion, that are in need. We went to the door of an apartment in the Dublin area of Columbus, knocked on the door, and we were met at that front door by a mother and some little boys that were no older than maybe 5. Me and my associate pastor opened up our box truck. We carried out twin mattresses, and as we walked into the door of that apartment, one of those little 5-year-old boys threw both of his hands up in the air, and he said these words, "I finally have a bed to sleep on at night." About 2 or 3 months ago, we were working with a different partner, delivering some more furniture to families in need, again across our city. And we had this bright red couch. That was a nice couch, but hey, it was bright red. We knocked on the door of this apartment. It was a young couple that had just moved to the area from out of state, had fallen on some hard times, just needed a little bit of help. And so they reached out to our partner and they needed a couch. And so we come walking in with this, man, I'm telling you, it was a bright red couch. We sat it down in their living room, and you could see this mixed emotion on their face where they were thankful, but yet at the exact same time, they didn't really like the couch. And so we've been praying for the past several months of this dream that we have at Living Hope Columbus called the Finding Hope Center. And the dream is to create a space right next door to our church where families can come a few times a month, and they can come and actually pick out the furniture that they want for their living room. Where they can come and they can actually pick out the beds that we're going to deliver to them. A space where they can bring their children and they get to pick out the bed sheets that they're going to put on that bed that they've had for the very first time in their own room. A space where new moms can come and they can get diapers, they can get wipes, they can get formula for their new babies. You know, a space where somebody comes and rather than us always just bringing items to them, which we're thankful and we're grateful to do that, but where we can put a little bit more dignity back in their souls because they're going to come to a space where they get to pick out their own stuff, and then about a week or so later, we're going to bring it to them. Well, this has been a dream that we've been praying about for several months. Recently, we've brought this to our church family, and through a series of events really orchestrated by Jesus. As of last week, we didn't think it was going to happen. The unit right next to our church had become available, but our landlord and property management was going to go with somebody else, and that was fine, but we continued to pray. And as of just a few days ago, that door swung open again. We've struck an agreement with our landlord that looks like this. They're going to give us 12 months of rent for the price of 9. So we'll get to be in this unit for a full 12 months with the first right of refusal on that lease, and we'll extend it beyond that when the time comes. 9 months, instead of 12, we're only going to pay for 9. That's incredible. That's a Jesus thing. Here's the second thing. We didn't want to put a strain necessarily on our people in our church to bear the load of the rent for this new facility, this Finding Hope Center. And so really in an act of faith, we asked our property management, our landlord, give us 30 days. Give us 30 days to come up with the money, and we're going to pay you for a full year up front for the Finding Hope Center. I know it's crazy. If you've been around my ministry any length of time, I'm not a stranger to crazy when it comes to what I think Jesus wants to do. So at Living Hope Columbus, here's what we're trying to do. We have until August 31st to come up with $25,000. $18,900 of that is going to go to the rent of the Finding Hope Center. It is literally a building that is situated next door to Living Hope Columbus. From our office to the front door of the Finding Hope Center will be less than 10 seconds. The opportunity that we have to impact people as they come to our space in order to get these items that they desperately need that we're going to then deliver to their house. It's going to be right on our doorstep. $18,900 will pay for the rent for that first year. The other $6,100 of that is going to go to renovate the space. As you can see behind me, this is literally an empty warehouse. This literally looks like our church did back in December. So we need to paint walls. We need to redo the floor of this warehouse. We need to paint the trim. We need to get some different shelving units and some racks and so many other things just to make this an inviting place and a welcoming place where families feel comfortable, where we can engage them with the gospel on our turf and be able to put a little bit of dignity back in their lives as we help them find hope that is only found in Jesus. Hey, I'm asking something of you today. Would you consider helping us do that? We have 30 days to pull this off, and we believe Jesus is going to do it. And so I'm asking you, consider now as you're watching this video, would you help and donate to the Finding Hope Center? We think Jesus is going to do something beyond just this next year, something that is literally going to echo for generations beyond us. We want to help people find and follow Jesus, and we think this is a tangible way that we can make that happen. Hey, if you're interested in being part of this and giving towards this effort, visit our website, livinghopecolumbus.com. Click that Giving tab, and there's an option in the drop-down menu where you can choose the Finding Hope Center. All of these gifts are tax deductible. Also, if you want to be part of this journey with us, be sure to send me an email, aaron@livinghopecolumbus.com. I want to engage in conversation with you about this new endeavor we're going through. I want to tell you stories of men and women and children that we've talked to already and how God is just going to expand this opportunity for our congregation, mobilizing our church to be on mission, literally next door to where we call home. Hey, thanks for considering this. We think Jesus is in this. We know Jesus is in this. As Ephesians 3:20 says, we believe he is going to do immeasurably more than we could ever ask or imagine. And we're looking forward to being a part of it. And we hope you will too. Thanks for considering. Have a great rest of your day.